how did you first get involved with Lost Tour Guide program?
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Nama saya Ghaith.
Bahasa Melayu.
Saya berasal dari Syria. My friend actually 3 years ago brought me to Masjid Nigara. Told me, let me introduce you to the masjid and see how it was built and everything. He was from also Syria. So I get in touch with Outreach, the organization which deals with the dawah over there. So mashallah.
3 years ago?
Yeah, 3 years ago, yes, exactly. After, I think 3 months after I came to Malaysia.
Wow, just in a short while.
Yeah, and then I met few people who are doing the dawah, and I felt very ashamed of myself for not being able to do such things. So I tried to learn from them slowly and try to engage more people from the visitors. Actually, there are a lot of visitors.
Yeah.
Some of them from China, some of them from Europe, some of them from Australia, and also even African countries. So bit by bit I started learning things and getting some techniques from my colleagues. And alhamdulillah, I can say that everything can be taught by repetition and persistency. So if you are persistent and you try your best and you come with the pure intention that thanking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He gave you this opportunity, because here in Malaysia it's alhamdulillah it's available, but I can tell you that it's not like that in other countries. In other countries you might not be able to even talk to a non-Muslim about your religion. So it's a huge investment for this life and for the hereafter. So I encourage everybody who has the ability to find the way and means to do it. You don't have to commit yourself full time. You can find yourself 1 hour, okay. Can more, also okay. Everything that you can do for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the real investment that you're doing for your life. Everything else is just to sustain being in this dunya, in this life. Everything else is for your akhirah, and which is our ultimate end, inshallah.
MasyaAllah, MasyaAllah. Jadi dia mula-mula datang ke negara kita sebagai pelajar. Lepas tu dia kata dia merasa malu bila tengok orang berdakwah dan dia tak berdakwah. Jadi sekarang dia berdakwah, tak kira pada siapa, sebagai sekarang dia volunteer di Masjid Negara. Jadi kita sebagai rakyat ataupun orang Muslim, orang Islam di Malaysia, sepatutnya kita menjadikan saudara Ghaith sebagai contoh dan apa kata-kata terakhir.
To be honest, my last word is that whoever comes is the winner. He's the ultimate winner. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made you as a mean to invite other people. There is no greater honor than that. And then if you are doing it for yourself and for your hereafter, and you should be thankful that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has chosen you in particular to come. And this is a huge responsibility. And if our grandparents did not do that, for example, did not do that for other countries, we ourselves might not be able to be Muslims. So, for example, in Malaysia, how long Islam was there? Maybe more than 800 years. 800 years. So, our grandparents from, I think, India and Yemen visited, and then also they did dawah, and then the Orang Malaysia people did dawah to Orang Malaysia, right? And then by this the whole country became Muslim after a few decades, right?
That's true.
So imagine the reward that those people are having. They are having like multiple rewards for the whole generation.
Subhanallah.
And subhanallah, see all of these mosques and beautiful Islam here in this country. It's all because of other people who made and found time to do that.
Yeah.
You might, if you don't have any time to do that, if you are absolutely sure that you don't have time, just do it by yourself. Show a good example. Be a good student. Be an excellent employee. Be a trustworthy person who at least do it on your own. And this is the bare minimum. Of course, if you can do more, that's what we should have to do. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for sharing. I'm here today with Brother Hanif, who is a Dawah officer from Masjid Jamek, Julia. Is that correct? Did I say it correct?
Correct.
Julia, in Chinatown in Singapore. Well, Brother Hanif, welcome to Malaysia and welcome to this program. So please tell us a little bit about your job and also the Dawah program that you have done in Masjid Julia.
Alhamdulillah, our masjid is one of the oldest in Singapore, and we started ad hoc Dawah program from 1988. And from 2006, we made a very systematic manner of MTP program in our masjid. Today, Alhamdulillah, we are very well known in Singapore and also all around the world. So we have a lot of tourists from all around the world, even universities and tourist guides from all around the world coming to our mosque. Masjid asking for programs like Dawah programs, seminars, workshops and so forth. So it starts from very small work of talking to non-Muslims about Islam, but today Alhamdulillah it's become a very important feature in Singapore now. Alhamdulillah.
Is there a way Is there a way that you get volunteers to do the Dawah job at the Masjid Jamek?
Initially we had a lot of problems with people looking at this program in a very negative manner. So what we did was we made the Imam get involved in this program. So the Imam understands the importance of this job because this is Dawah, emphasized in the Quran and in the Hadith as well. So when the Imam came down to do his work of MTP program, the Jama'ah, when they saw the Imam doing himself, so they also started to so this is the first work. Secondly, the Imam also mentions about the importance of Dawah, especially a collective Dawah like an MTP program, where he talks about this in Friday Jum'ah, Khutbah and so forth. So people get drawn in, because Imam's words are very powerful, you know. So this is the best way to bring in volunteers. So what we did was we get in two main targeted groups. Firstly, the youth, people who are just going to universities and so forth, who want to volunteer. So we make them volunteer in our masjid. So they do community programs, they do dawah and so forth. And secondly is those people who have converted in our masjid. We get in touch with them and we tell them that, look, you have been guided by Allah, so why not you become the guidance for the next people to come. So they themselves will come and volunteer. So we have a lot of Chinese Muslims
as volunteers.
As volunteers. May not be regular basis, but as and when we want. For example, we have delegates from China, so we invite these Chinese Muslims to come and they interact and so forth.
Kata-kata terakhir.
To be honest, my last word is that whoever comes is the winner. He's the ultimate winner. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made you as a mean to invite other people. There is no greater honor than that. And then if you are doing it for yourself and for your hereafter, and you should be thankful that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has chosen you in particular to come. And this is a huge responsibility. And if our grandparents did not do that, for example, did not do that for other countries, we ourselves might not be able to be Muslims. So, for example, in Malaysia, how long Islam was there? Maybe more than 800 years. 800 years. So, our grandparents from, I think, India and Yemen visited, and then also they did dawah, and then all in Malaysia, people do dawah to all in Malaysia, right? And then by this, the whole country become Muslim after a few decades, right?
That's true.
So
That's true.
imagine the reward that those people are having. They are having like multiple rewards for the whole generation.
Subhanallah.
And subhanallah, see all of these mosques and beautiful Islam here in this country. It's all because of other people who made and found time to do that.
Yeah.
You might, if you don't have any time to do that, if you are absolutely sure that you don't have time, just do it by yourself. Show a good example. Be a good student. Be an excellent employee. Be a trustworthy person who at least do it on your own. And this is the bare minimum. Of course, if you can do more, that's what we should have to do. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.